Hey, hope y'all are doing well. So, as an embodiment coach and the creator of embodimentofthesoul.com, I work with people who can be the full on participant of what is going on in their life, or I could be working with a co-conspirator, which could be a participant of a parent or a loved one watching someone go through something. So whether it's the person who is actually going through a particular evolvement, and in that evolvement there are dilemmas, there are questions, there is a seeking for tools to get to the next portion of the evolvement, growth, etc. You've got loved ones around floundering on how to assist, how to help, and also to cope and gain some skills so they too can evolve. So something that was coming through this morning, and I'm off today, by the way. I've got baby showers and some other things to attend. But things are always messaging through because it helps me grow as a person and grow as a healer and grow as an embodiment coach and grow to embody and embrace the evolvement and evolving of my own soul and its journey. So energy is always in motion. So questions that were getting downloaded this morning was, what if some of this generation that is classified as the failure to launch are actually here just to anchor the light? So what if this generation that are classified as failure to launch are actually here to anchor energy? And then I want to step further. What if they're not just here to anchor the energy? What if other lifetimes they work their tail off, and this was a lifetime to just coexist and learn to bob and weave with family, persons, places, and things, dynamics, and anchor the light and still find their way. But as a society, we're always thinking we have to fit them into a peg. They got to do this, they got to do that, they're supposed to do this, supposed to do that. They're not in their body, they're not grounded, blah, 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 blah. So what if they've been labeled but misunderstood? Or have they been labeled but misunderstood? And their participation in life is a little different than what we've been programmed to understand that generation's life to be. So as I was getting that download, I was also getting the download of those who go into the evolvement through addictions, no matter what that addiction is, because they're anchoring the light, but then they're living through altered states of consciousness. There are some common denominators between these two generations, those who live through altered states and those who are just failure to launch, is nervous system acceptance, learning how to hone, ground, and skill and master their own spinal transmitters. So I'm getting all this information right now. And so they haven't had the tools to actually see if they're supposed to be just anchoring in being, or are they needing to understand the opportunities to actually learn to hone skill, practice, unwind, twist, iron out the spinal column and the nervous system. And then the more we label and push, and people do that with their eyes and their judgment, by the way, because some of these generations are very deadened in their sensories and don't care, because that's how they've been wired before they came in, because they have blinders on and they're just here to anchor, and then they're getting a lot of darts thrown at them. Darts as in thoughts, darts as in not being accepted, darts as in screaming, yelling, hollering, disappointment, shame, blame, drama, creating more trauma. And then you have those who we view as you can't cope with life, and then you fell into the substance abuses, right? So maybe these generational, of all different ages, by the way, all different ages. And as we're seeing the new era of energy being generated, that old programs don't work, they need to crumble and go away, and you need to actually create new ones, but it's very difficult because the pages are blank. And we're just accustomed to being shown the starting lines. I've talked about that in other videos. So this is an evolving topic that's coming up to me today. And as somebody who lives and breathes and mentors from a very, very deep cellular place, I live and breathe these lessons and how to hone them in, skill them in, master them so I can share them. Because most of the people that come across my plate don't learn like everybody else. They learn differently. And we all know the deepest lessons of learning are deep in the visceral components. Because once you really deeply feel something, it's imprinted in a whole different cellular place. Anyway, that's what was coming up today. I had to stop what I was doing, blow drying my hair, and just write those two sentences down. Like, what if? What if this generation of failure to launch is here just to anchor light? What if those who have fallen into addictions and self-altering stuff or just here to anchor light and live in altered states. Of course, we know there's other components to those too, right? We know that. But maybe we just haven't looked at this component. And so I'm going to see where this Ricochet Rabbits all through here, and I'll keep you posted. But in the meantime, of course, like, subscribe, and share. Come on, leave me a comment. Come on. Let me know how this filtered through your informational pathways. If this actually gave you all something to think about. Let me know that in the comments. Sessions are always available through embodimentofthesoul.com. I will be elaborating on more with my coaching and all that other stuff. But in the meantime, it's a website. Get in touch with me. We can custom design sessions. Okay? So much love.